Listen, these are good. Sir, what are you planning on doing with these pictures?
Wednesday.
You're not gonna believe this. I saw Miss Marie coming in to work with Hayden today.
What? Hold on tight.
No more sex.
You're not serious, are you?
Secrets this juicy
I am not supposed to tell you this. I could get into a lot of trouble.
can't be kept for long.
That's you. You're a monster. What do you want, Gary?
You.
Tyler Perry Sistas. All new Wednesday at 9. Watch it live on BET.
Hey y'all, it's your Missniecytv, and I'm here to break down the trailer for Sistas Season 7, Episode 17. The trailer starts off with Ethan in Gary's office, and he's asking Gary what is he going to do with those pictures, because apparently Ethan was told by Gary or Hudson to go over to Jordan's house, spike his drink, and take some defaming pictures of him, and I wonder what Gary's going to do with those pictures. I think he's going to use those pictures so that he can destroy his campaign. By showing that he's a lush, and a lush wouldn't be the proper person to run this. Over at the law firm, we have Fatima calling Andy and letting her know that she saw Hayden and Miss Marie coming into work together. And I'm like, why would y'all be so sloppy to even come together? Whereas it's not really that hard to put two and two together, so Fatima already knows that something happened between them, because how did Miss Marie Willis go from yelling at Hayden and cussing him out to them being in the car together and them being all smiles? Fatima already knows that Hayden will do and say anything to get what he wants, even if that means sleeping with somebody that he doesn't even want to. But y'all need to tighten up and get y'all stuff together if y'all don't want it. But I know that it's too late because Hayden is already using Miss Marie Willis as a consolation prize. Over at the bank, we have Sabrina tell Rich that she doesn't want to have sex with him no more. And he's like, what? I'm like, Sabrina, why are you even trying to force a relationship that's not even there? Y'all not compatible. Let each other go. He already thinks that you're trying to trap him, and why would you want to be with somebody like that? Y'all are just trying to force each other. I think the only reason that Sabrina is still with Rich is because Sabrina has a fear of being alone. She's one of the women that can never be without a man because they don't feel complete within themselves. Over at Jordan's, we have Andy telling Jordan, I got something to tell you, but if I tell you, I can get in trouble. And I'm like, Andy, tell this man what you gotta tell him. I understand that you're trying to help take Gary down and put him in jail forever, but this is also your man's sister, and he would really want to know that his sister's still alive, because he's really stressed out about it, and this is affecting your relationship. He's already mad at you for not telling him about the plan that you had to help her escape. Now, how would you think he would feel if he knew that you knew that she was alive and didn't tell? But then I understand if Jordan does know, he'll wind up telling Ethan, and Ethan will tell Hudson, and Hudson will tell Gary, and this could all lead to Andy and Penelope getting hurt. I'm really kind of conflicted on what Andy should do. Should she tell him or should she? We have Karen, and she's looking like she's coming from somewhere, and she's looking at something that she has no business looking at, and she looks very shocked. Turns out it's Trey, and he's kissing another woman. I'm like, Trey, you shouldn't even ask Pam out if you had a girlfriend, but Trey can't even deny and say that's not. But I'm glad that Karen was smart enough to take pictures of this, because if she didn't, Pam wouldn't believe her because she's so head over heels over Trey already, and she would think that Karen is just being jealous when she's not. Trey can't even deny and say that's not him because Karen already knows what his formal shirt looks like because that's the shirt he had on when he came to ask her on a date. And even if Karen did choose to show Pam the picture, she won't believe him because she's just gonna have to learn the hard way because she thinks that Trey can do no wrong in her eyes, and they just started talking about. I would hate for Pam to have to find out the hard way, and Karen would have another I told you so moment because Karen really loves having those victories. Karen warned Andy about Gary, and look at all the steps that she's going through. We have Andy in the parking lot of the law firm, and she's going to her car, and she drops off in front of her car, and when she bends down and looks back up, Gary's standing there, and she's like, what do you want? Gary's like, I want you. Andy's probably gonna be like, you can't have me, and then Gary's gonna be like, oh well, I'm gonna be the one to make sure they go looking for her next. This will probably be the reason why Gary forces Andy to marry him, because she's like, if you don't wanna be with me on your own for real, I will do something to force you. Because if you don't marry me, I'm gonna hurt Jordan. Whenever these pictures come out, Jordan will be smart enough to put two and two together because the last person that was at his house before he blacked out was Ethan, and he knows that Ethan works for Gary now. But I hope that Jordan is smart enough to go to the police and tell them what happened so that this could be another part of the evidence that they have to use against Gary in the case. Let me know what you guys think about the trailer. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your bell notifications. Bye!